and decided to focus on his goal and his mission. So asubani be ena me pese offer. If something is kind of, taking your attention from things that are not important, pay it no heed, pay it no mind. Is it schooling? Is it a skill you want to learn? Is it a job? Bibia ebeba na it will not help you in the delivery of your work. Ade bibeba na emwa ma wonye ne woye no untimi ye ni ye a. Pay it no mind, pay it no attention. Another example is for people who live together in the community. Yes, but there are some people, they waste all their time and energy standing there talking about nothing. 24 hours here, it is equal whether you are rich or poor. It is equal. Obia have access to 24 hours. So ask yourself, before the day goes to an end, or before the day came to an end, what were you able to accomplish? Ujina hon mo bon komo hunu amfa bibia mrewa na ebia wo de kan enwoma bi anka nya me bebie obesua bibio newspaper and I would not sit news and now you watch an educational program and I would not say now share HB Pulse, you would definitely have learned something new. So make sure you utilize your time and you utilize it so well. If something is coming as a distraction and it will not add any value to the fulfillment and achievement of your goals, pacho bonu tugu kra tonochune baby, and focus. This year they call every year empo and in the following year nyankopon edibedom ye no. What we're saying is be focused, do not allow distractions to derail you from your goals. So that is our Paul's quote for the day. Moving on, we want to talk about the food that we will eat. Bronya eba ubia so ayeshe. Christmas is almost upon us, and 14th into not just and to be now 24th, 25th. Then we are in the season of Christmas proper. We're looking at how we can augment and supplement our protein needs when it comes to the foods that we eat, generally. But there are other alternative sources of food that you can incorporate into your family meal that will get you all the nutritional benefits that you and your family will need. Today we are going to talk about eggs. Kusia. Efo told me the name of eggs in Eve. She said, hey, koklo or something. Something I've forgotten. I'm learning the Ever language small. So we're looking at our food for the day, and it's eggs. So by kind courtesy of healthline.com, it says eggs are one of the few foods that should be classified as superfoods. Why? Because they are loaded with nutrients, some of which are rare in the modern diet. For me, what makes egg unique and special is the fact that it comes cheap. When you are going to buy wache or your rice or whatever, I don't think there will be a of fish 2 cedis, especially in this day and age. You can't buy chicken for 2 cedis, you can't buy meat for 2 cedis. But eggs, if you get someone who is good, wait me up to kusia, maybe 2 cedis and a maximum 2, 5 or 3 cedis. So it is a very cheap form of protein. Don't allow your children to develop kwashiorkor in this day and age when egg is a good alternative to your protein needs. So healthline.com says a whole egg contains all the nutrients required to turn a single cell into a baby chicken. So playfully, sometimes when you are eating an egg, we say uri full chicken. So treat yourself to a full chicken or full chickens this Yuletide. It has vitamin A, there's folate, vitamin B5, B12, vitamin B2, phosphorus, selenium, etc. So eggs also contain decent amounts of vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin B6, calcium, and zinc. So it is high in cholesterol, but it doesn't affect our blood cholesterol because this is the good type of cholesterol. So in 70% of people, eggs don't raise cholesterol at all. So this one comes with what we call the good cholesterol or the HDL. A high density lipoprotein. It is a good cholesterol that is very, very important for the building of the human body. And then it also contains a substance or enzyme called choline. It is a nutrient that most people don't even know exists, yet it is an incredibly important substance and is often grouped with the vitamin B family. And so it also helps to reduce your risk of developing heart diseases. It is good for your eyesight, comes with major antioxidants, and it is also very cheap. Then there's a presence of omega-3 fatty acids as well. High in protein, but very, very cheap. And then it also helps to reduce your risk of developing stroke. So sometimes when I get people saying, papa, well, too much of everything is not good, but it is a very cheap alternative to protein. So if you have growing children, they say a cost road there, but it is still a good alternative to the other proteins which we can't, afford at the moment. So that is our food for the day on the HB Pulse X. When Ifo comes during the social media trends, I'll ask him again about the ever name for X. But yes, kusia nimeko, boiled, fried, use it as scrambled eggs, fluffy, baked, steamed, kusia bia eye kusia. So make sure you add it to the diet of your family. All right, so today on the lifestyle segment, we are going to go gospel. I love it when I get gospel musicians in the studio. Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto you. So the Great Commission, anyone who calls herself or himself a child of God, you are mandated by the Great Commission. Say you spread the gospel. So spreading the gospel, no, and yet we not sorry them are preaching and the church say you are spreading the gospel. It could be through music, it could be through this, it could be through that. And so I'm going to have a gospel artist who goes by the name Oracle. Oracle be first in watching Nigerian movies, we are going to consult the Oracle, Oba. She's called Oracle. She's a gospel artist, and I'm going to have an exclusive interview with her. She's out with a new song. We'll get to talk about it in this day. And so before we go, let me remind you that this program is proudly sponsored by Edu Motors. Please call them on 0266 633-017 or 0594753939, 0594753939. Edu Motors is your best plug when it comes to everything that has got to do with your cars. Don't forget that Ifo will join me later on in the program, and we'll let you know. Yesterday, yes, we were beaten by our time, so we couldn't bring you social media trends. We'll let you know everything that has been happening on all our social media spaces. You are in a good place. Don't go anywhere. My name is Victoria Beko Dance. You can also call me Akusia Sika Gold. We're going for a quick break. When we come back, Oracle, the gospel musician, will join me in the studio and we'll get talking. Stay with us.
Obatampa Nyamiecha Yemawamo Yenam Christ Nidimwa Yesroshi Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kamba Nyamioja Obatampa Koyemwa Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kambo Namyoja Obatampa Oyemwa Amanaman Obatampa Nyamyecha Yamawamo Yenam Christ Nidimwa Yesroshi Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kambo Namyocha Obatampa Oyemwa Pape Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kamba Namyeja Obatampa Oyemwa Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kamba Namyeja Obatampa Oyemwa Amanaman Obatampa Nyamyecha Yemawamo Yenam Christ Nidimwa Yesroshi Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kambo Nyamyeja Obatampa Oyemwa Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kambo Namyeja Obatampa Oyemwa Yenimse Adirichi Esundi Kamba.
So, just as the good book says, men always ought to pray and not to faint. Some of us are products of prayer. So when I come across such soothing music, I do ever climb the seventh heavens, and I just say, okay, so you welcome back from the break. Welcome to the lifestyle segment on the HB Pulse. My name is Victoria Beko Danso, and I've been joined in the studio by a young, beautiful lady. The voice is just melodious, and everything is so much on point. She calls herself Oracle. No, because say Oracle. During the time when we used to watch lots of Nigerian movies, someone would say, "Let's go and consult the Oracle." Now I have the Oracle in the studio here with me. Oracle, good morning.
Good morning.
To say, okay. Say we'll be here. This is the first time or 2 day. Who is Oracle? Why the name Oracle?
Okay, honestly, my name is Stella Uda.
Okay.
Yeah, but because say Oracle is the stage name.
Okay.
Yeah, and the meaning of Oracle is a communicator of divine assignments. Yeah, actually that's the meaning. But say the kind of Nigerian movie, the moment you mention it, everybody's like, goddess or something. Yeah.
Okay, into Mami Misa, you are a gospel musician.
Yes.
Growing up, no, is it something? And so our question, we Ubi or baby or a gospel musician? Be Bisano. Ubi ask you, when I was a child, I was singing in the children's choir, and I mean, yes, oh, they are also sana neti. And like growing up, how was the environment at home? You grew up in a Christian household where every day your parents saw on Saturday, sorry, so it's expected. Oh, Oracle, yenimuno in the enya and now say ebia ukofifa baby, and then the Holy Ghost arrested you. You found Christ and you decided to, add your voice to the kingdom business. How is it like?
Okay, so growing up, I come from a Christian home. So my grandmother is a prayer camp leader of a church of Pentecost. Yeah. Empire born in Yum Tony.
Yeah, this hour.
And then you from Granuana. The PPIA, your baby, so it's not really surprising to people who really knows me or
Okay.
knows my parents.
Okay, so growing up, no, say you grew up in a Christian home, no, motonum. And I say, na we take and your parents were they singing, and I say it was just a prayer.
Okay, me mama told you.
Oh, mommy told you.
Mama told you. Me grandmother so you be a ochroyum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right from your infancy, now told
Me told you, but I don't know how to say Sunday school. They said they would can Hannah. You quite sorry. Sometimes before my grandmother would mount the podium to preach or something, or my mama told you. Sometimes they invite me for programs or qua. Or my mom Minako said they ask only deep prayers and I'll be also singing back in here.
Okay.
So that's how my life has been.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. So at what point did you decide to become a professional gospel musician?
Okay, make us say this year.
This year, yeah.
But
Okay, so are you doing it full time? And I say, okay, school, no, you are into another profession where you are doing this on the side.
yeah, I'm working. Yeah,
Okay.
see, me go school, me other in your monsoon tea.
Okay.
As a time I baby now. Yeah, yeah, rehearsals kakrania.
Okay, so how do you come by the songs? You write songs.
Yeah.
How do you come by it? Osundaya na abofo na betu egu wasum na afi wafa pen and paper no atro, and I say you look at the environment. Where do you get the inspiration from to write your music?
Yeah, it comes from a whole lot of. Sometimes you read the Bible and then as you meditate upon the words and you see like this is speaking to you. Yeah, this is speaking to you. So mostly it's about reading and meditating.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's through that form that you get your.
Yes.
Okay, and see how many songs have you come up with so far?
Okay, so for my personal song, I know the back on the Bible team for now. But we had a live recording in September in Cape Coast.
Okay.
And then we recorded 5 songs
Okay.
by the grace of God. But Nyame adom back on the Bible team. Great time now. Even to me releasing.
Is it a single or an album?
No, it's a single.
It's a single.
Yeah.
So what is the title?
Onasi.
Onasi. Okay, we'll go and listen to that in a bit. But Mami Misao, also beginning of the year, and I will say you are going like professional. How has the journey been like?
It hasn't been easy. You know, people always want to see you up there before they appreciate what you are doing or they come closer to you. Yeah, because we are back as say hey. So they are waiting for the time I say what do they or what do actually I be to this oracle. That's when people want to get closer or that's when people want to support. But at this stage now, I would say the ministry is young, you know. It's kind of difficult, kakra. Yeah, but kakra.
Okay, so have you ever gotten to a period where you decided, oh, let me concentrate on my other businesses now? Because I have been in it before. And easy. It takes a lot from you, financial wise, especially sending okay in a system and all that. And where do baby I say, oh, let me concentrate on my work now. May if I will tune change baby. After all, me change me as a man. You move one next video. Change me as a oh.
People around me would never allow that.
Oh, okay.
Even if I say it within me, it wouldn't come out of my mouth because there are people who always, supporting you strongly. They are behind you, and then what is happening? Even if you don't post a song on your status, they are like, hey, we are waiting.
Okay.
Especially on Fridays like this, I have something like Oracle Friday.
Okay.
Where I post short videos and pictures and all that. And
on your
like,
social media
on social
handles.
Media. And you see like people are all in for it. People who are genuinely supporting. And you look at these people who are, there for you.
Rooting for you.
Yeah, and
okay.
Even if you feel like it wouldn't come out for you.
Okay, so for you, I would say you are fortunate in a way because you have a lot of people who are holding you down.
Yeah, family, friends.
Okay, let me ask you this. You're a young woman who has decided to take up the cause of Christ. Is it easy?
It's not easy.
What are some of the challenges you face? And then because maybe say questions way because of the position you occupy. You're young, you have your whole life ahead of you, but you have decided to concentrate on the things of God. It is very laudable. unfortunately, in our system and our dispensation, now we are not seeing. I'm not saying say Christians in Niho, but Obia like all call full force say, I'm walking on the path of righteousness. It isn't easy. You being on social media, I believe you know what I'm talking about. Into what are some of the challenges you face as a young Christian woman now who hear gospel music?
Challenges, I would say it's a kind of a cut across.
Okay.
Yeah. Said the area see column. And you might be pretty so it's cut across. So said yeah, Ubia, Ebia, Christ a face, you know. Well, so we share Christ will face it, but yours will be higher.
Okay.
Because your expectations now for a woman, it's higher. Until I be a and kind normal person koya obi an comment it. But the moment you do it, you're like, hey, now sorry, now so that puts you in certain corner beer. It's like you are restricted, and then you are always going to do something. You wouldn't raise questions on your integrity or on your Christian life. So Mecca say it's not easy, but it crack.
Okay. Do you have a producer now? You are doing everything yourself?
Yeah, for now, doing everything on my own, and then friends, small friends they are helping us.
Okay, so you're out with a new album, or say a new single,
yeah.
And I'll say a friend is saying, Onasi, giving thanks to God.
Yes,
what gave you the inspiration?
Okay, so for this one, as we are talking about the challenges, sometimes you feel like nothing is working, nothing is moving. Actually, nothing is moving, and so I was like thinking, meditating about a lot of things. Looking at friends, we completed school together, and then sometimes you look at where you meet some
gotten far,
and you feel like you are nothing. You feel like you are not doing anything. But like talking with somebody, and then the person was like, hey, I jealous you, I envy you, like you are doing so well. And I was like, really? Because I also admire you. I won't say I jealous you, because maybe what you have been through, I can't handle it. But like I felt like this friend has gone too far, but she was rather giving me that acknowledgement. And I was like, wow, maybe I so many. So I was just meditating, like the whole day I was just lying down, and then I was meditating upon this chart, and then this whole thing, this song came.
Wow.
Yeah. Because so many, because if somebody is like, hey, Winyanka, or to say me, hey, seeing your flyers all over, you are doing so well, I can't even stand in public and sing and all that. I was like, hey, then yeah, of course, so that's.
Let's have your very candid opinion on gospel music now. Same way, so I'm beginning to sound like a broken record, but my imagine says, so far as I get anyone who is into gospel music, maybe Sano, growing up listening to Daughters of Glorious Jesus, Tego Sisters, Jane and Penny's, Amy Newman, Reverend Esther Nyamiche. I said, say, gospel music, asosa. Ya no bi a be frafra mu ene ne omo kirenti no asa wuti ade na anointing bi animu. What is your view on this? Ana meboa na me kan enye no kra na akosia na on de opese ope trouble ede ma wa na.
Actually, I would say it's where you are standing, or and I say the nipa no so person yehunu fa. So it will say there are some people, no matter what, they are not going to change their style.
Okay.
Say now they buy it. Say now, even they are all in for 3 songs. It said you'll be pushing after the also on top of you.
Okay.
Obi so the bro for you kwana opeso. So it depends on how nipa na kasa na opese yehunu emfa. Don't say you are a gospel musician, but opese yehunu in Afrobeat style, opese yehunu in reggae form. Sana bi anipa no so yeah yedi be hunu. And so as you are saying, it's not maybe because the person is inspired by the Holy Spirit,
okay,
but maybe that is how she or he want to be seen.
Okay,
so I think that's what I think about it.
All right, so we'll go and listen to Nase from Oracle. I'm in the studio with Oracle, a gospel musician who has this beautiful worship song, Sawakeka Boma Odemaye. She's out with a new one. It's actually a single. Into Yenko na Yenko Tie. Yani Oracle Netrichain in Komo. You're watching the HB Pulse on Home Base TV. Let's go and listen to Nasi, and then we'll come back and continue with the conversation. In the Bible, no one say when Jesus Christ healed the 10 lepers, only one person came back and said thank you. Appreciation. So if someone has been able to look at all the blessings, it was only yesterday that Ifo and I were talking about we counting our blessings and naming them one by one, and I believe that this song really sums it up perfectly. So Nasir by Oracle is what you just listened to, and I'm in the studio with her. Chiche in Komo. Oracle in Nasir. How long has it been since it came out? Who released it? How many months and weeks in here?
2 weeks.
2 weeks in here. And response, how has it gone?
So far, I think it was through.
It was through. Amount for assume fe. Okay, so platforms being I will be per unyumuna ubinya.
Okay, but for now YouTube.
Okay.
And Audio Mac and a SoundCloud.
Okay, so they can go and stream it.
Oracle Music.
Okay, so Obi say we're tuning in but Ope say we are your friends say. Ope say my live send or share with TV no so that ode my BB fire ra the 7th heavens my akapele bi ne if I check here how far answer na ya sorry.
Yedona se Yedwa ye rebrewo Nyawa ye so Nyawa ye yesom yambo yedo na siri brewo Nyawa ye yeso yani Nyawa ye yesom yambo yedo na siri brewo Enna Señor, Enna Señor, Enna Señor, Yadiri Brewo, Nyawa ye so yani, Nyawa ye so yambo, Yedo na siri brewo.
Oh, this is nice.
Thank you.
Okay, Oracle. So, Obi here na omo program wa sorry event they want to because the voice instruments be akran kan kra atmosphere no kra change ewo studio has say if someone wants to get into contact with you with me the number atujana social media handles be they can get you
Okay, inti pacho ko Facebook ubo Oracle Music and Stella Uda.
Okay.
Ubenya ho TikTok is so sa Oracle Music. Ewo inti number ubitimi afrem 0544 87 2569 0544 87 2569.
Oracle, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
That's
for having me.
All right, so that is the gospel musician called Oracle with that sweet melodious voice. Get into contact with her. Lots of events are happening, especially during the Yuletide. You can't do it without God. One thing I learned from this conversation is the fact that we need to thank God. Oh, tiwana osi o nyakopon afi we de me husu o enema say anko yi amame ejuma waresem like everything didn't or your plans didn't go the way you imagined that. You still have a lot to be thankful for. Before I major want to make a story be actual so that you know how blessed you are. There was a man who upon retirement had surgery and then two of his children also moved out to go and continue with their lives as adults, and then he was complaining bitterly to his wife that this year the Shemeba retirement yari abomia ma hese me that hospital ya me surgery me man so a movie out. The man looked at life in a very bleak way, and then the wife said, yes, all that you said is true, but for me I'm thanking God that throughout your working period he has preserved you. You have come home on retirement. The two of us are still together and we are going to spend the rest of our lives in leisure. You had surgery, but God brought you through. There are other people who had surgery and they didn't come back home. Our children thankfully didn't die during their childhood. They have grown up as adults and they are also going to live their lives. And one says sometimes when you choose to look at life and at the glass as half full instead of half empty, it goes a long way. Appreciate it. You can't say bia this year now share any musa ubenya warrior upeba upese anywhere nini. I keep on saying this. It has always been my mantra. So far as you're alive, that alone should be enough. And as children of God, yenim say nyankopon oyede ni re free. He's able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we expect or think. Once the Oracle by made suffer no a year say preaching yana because why worship into worship no nyame asem no and it was so sad. All right, so this is where we will go on a break on the lifestyle segment. Kwaniaba, remember enra social media trends real, so lots of stories that will be bringing you. Ifo will join me and will let you know what has been happening on all our social media spaces. But once more, a very big thank you to Edu Motors. Omo ena omo asoya sene. This program, HB Pulse, is proudly sponsored by Edu Motors. Please call them on these numbers: 0266 633017 0266 633017. Good morning to Nanama Efriye. You are the girls prefect of Billionaires Academy. Academy, Billionaires Academy ladies. You said you are watching us. God bless you. And we love you just as you love us. Thank you so much for the massive love and support. All the members of the Billionaires Academy, thank you so much. Nanama a free ye Nyankopon Unshraupi. My name is Victoria Beko Dan, so we're going for a quick break. When we come back, the show continues. Stay with us. All right, so you welcome back from the break. It's now time for the social media trends. I believe that Efo has lots of stories to share with us, especially as we couldn't hold the trends yesterday. Efo, good morning.
Good morning.
Everything cool?
By the grace of God, everything is
What's trending?
A lot of things are trending, but the first one that's not trending this morning, yesterday, we just upon an interview with one of the event planners of the Wizkid live show that Wizkid couldn't appear on. The guy said they got to know about his inability to come to the event at 3:30.
Okay.
The time that people through a text message that he won't be able to come.
So he informed them through a text message.
A text message.
I see.
But when we were having a discussion the last time, Zil was actually saying some things that's supposed to be done and that kind of thing, and it was actually the guy said there was a sound check. All right, there was a sound check in the day before that night, showing that he will be able to make it. But during the event in the other events, the management of Wizkid were around, but not Wizkid himself.
Okay.
So they were around during the period where everything they were setting up everything. But later on, around 3:30, that's when Wizkid sent a message. The management sent a message that he won't be able to make it.
And didn't they give any reason as to why he said he won't be able to make
No
it?
reason, but no reason was given. But from Wizkid's tweet, he was saying safety and proper production.
Okay.
From the apology that Wizkid was giving to
Okay.
that tweet that he gave to Ghanaians was about production and safety. That's what Wizkid was saying.
Okay.
So but there are some artists who also performed there. Yaotok performed, Sanka Boys
Efia.
performed, Efia performed, Jackie performed.
Yes.
So those people, they don't need security.
Now how about King Promise?
Kim Promise didn't perform,
Okay.
but Kim Promise
He's
went
also
to-
come out with a tweet.
Yeah, but I've not gotten that tweet here.
Okay.
But he went to perform with. He also spoke about the security aspect. I wish I would have that tweet to actually give to our viewers. But he went to perform with Wizkid in Cotonou. You understand? But he didn't perform here in Ghana. So at the end of the day, probably we can actually see that even though Wizkid apologized to Ghanaians, if not for anything, at least you can come and do something before you leave the stage for Ghanaians to actually know that you keep them at.
But he was talking about production issues and safety. So how could he come
Was
on
it not the same? Was it not the same?
stage?
Was it not the same production people used to perform? Okay, maybe there are some points. There are some point that we have sound issues and those kind of things. They were, but you knew that there was a sound issue. Okay,
Yeah.
but when you went to do sound check during the day, you went to do sound check. When you went to do
Is
sound
it
check,
established that they did a sound check?
yes, that's what the event planner
Okay.
said. That they came to do sound check.
And
You
there
understand?
were no issues when they did the sound check.
So it means that there was no issue. That's why he tweeted that meet in Accra Sports Stadium tonight.
And so what happened after that?
So if you do a sound check, you are telling the people that
And then you tweet.
You tweet that meet you at the Accra
It's
Sports Stadium.
confirmation.
It means that you were coming there. In as much as you didn't type a lot of things, because we are seeing your posters all around. You go to Accra Mall, your poster is there, like Wizkid Live. The date is the Accra Sports Stadium. So everyone who sees the poster knows that
coming.
Wizkid is performing. So
And
if
then you confirmed by that
confirm
tweet.
exactly. So if there's anything, your tweet's supposed to say that your tweet supposed to come straight forward, not for
It's
a long
not
period.
happening.
It's not for a long period for you before you come and apologize to us that there was no safety, the production wasn't proper.
I smell a rat.
You get it?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if I think yesterday the list of the payments and everything, we got the list, but because I've not really prepared to actually do Whiskey today, that's why I've not.
Yeah, so I chanced across a payment that was saying
A lot of
$800,000,
exactly.
and then $25,000 for Journey, something.
Now, at the end of the day, they are refining all these monies to the people who paid.
And those who came to perform were paid.
You understand? So if the audience or the people who came for the event are all paid, it means that the event
they are going to run at a loss.
Exactly. You get it? So if they have to actually check again, there will be a breach somewhere. Someone needs to pay.
Yeah.
Someone needs to actually
Most
pay
definitely.
something,
And
because it can't just go like that. Nothing happened and you just let it go like slide.
What I want to ask you is, this is not the first time an artist had been billed for a show and they didn't show up. And so people were giving
luck was some time ago.
and people were mentioning Cardi B that I think last year around this time almost same thing happened, and we've heard of Kiss Daniel.
Yeah.
He was arrested. So I'm asking, is there not anything that can be done to prevent, or when an artist reneges on their agreement or go back on their word as to you coming to perform, can they be sued or anything of that sort?
You see, they are. I don't know, but when you, in as much as you are billing artists to come and perform at your event, okay, and you put price on artists, at the same time you are giving artists the chance to actually liaise with the fans. Okay, you are giving the artist the space to actually explore that environment. Though this artist that you're talking about, Kiss Daniel is not a Ghanaian. Cardi B is not a Ghanaian. Wizkid is not a Ghanaian. But they have fans in a Ghanaian space. So if they have the fan base here, they are coming to connect with their fan base. There are times all of us are in business. In as much as I want you to make my business flourish, I am also building you up. It's hang come hango. So if we actually put the artist at the top as if he is everything,
doing us a favor. At the end of the day, this artist will actually do these things to us and will not say anything about it. So you think it's our fault because we've educated them to be like demigods?
You see, Ghanaians are hospitable. Okay, so a lot of time these things happen and we let it slide. When we don't take on these people, when we don't sue these people, when we are wrong, it means that we are wrong. But when we are right and the artist is wrong and we sue the artist, it will be proper. It will put people who are thinking of those things, put them in check.
Be playing with people's emotions like
exactly, because if you are first of all coming to perform in Ghana and you didn't perform, first of all, it's not just fan base, it's Ghana. You understand? I'm a Ghanaian, all right? So you are performing in my name too. You get it? So if you are not doing that, at the end of the day, you are actually putting a certain tag on me. So Chris Daniel did this, Cardi B did this, and Wizkid also did.
So it's fine. We just talk about it.
Exactly, and let it slide. That's how we usually do it. That's how we usually do it. We speak about these things in the public domain. Oh, entertainment people, they sit down and talk about it. Oh, this is how it's supposed to go. At the end of the day, nothing is done about it. All right, and mind you too. You see, we need to actually we need to actually broaden our mind on this kind of things when in the law side. You understand? There are a lot of times we don't really study the law aspect of the music business. All right,
we do have some media lawyers around.
Exactly. We've not actually opened our space to those things. So when these things are happening, even at times when we are coming to sign a contract, we need to even get media lawyers there. Let them look through the contract that we are signing,
so that everyone will play their role.
Exactly. So that at the end of the day, when someone is breaching a contract will not say that.
You know the consequences.
Exactly. So, okay, my lawyer is there when I'm signing this document. My lawyer goes through the document and say that everything is that. The other lawyer is also. If the person didn't bring his lawyer, it's the person's own cup of tea. I brought my lawyer that let me go through the contract. You see, the last time I was talking with a gospel artist.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, they sign a lot of contract that they don't even know the ingredients.
They don't understand even the language.
They don't
or the
even
jargon
exactly.
used.
You get it? They don't understand the jargon. They don't understand how those language play. But because the person who is signing you know what is inside, the person will not ask you to read well. At the end of the day, when something happens, something happened.
Because it suits their purpose.
Exactly. We were here the last time when Daniela Samoa contract came, and before
she signed.
She signed it. And at the end of the day, we those who are sitting here who are not part of that brand, we were saying that with all these things, you are running at a loss.
Yeah, why did you
sign it? You get it? So at the end of the day, if we actually pay attention to those things and we check the law aspect of this things, I think it will do us more favor than any other thing that we think of, because Wizkid can't just come and do us that.
Okay, so since we do not know the details of the contract, the onus lies on the organizers.
Exactly.
If they feel they have a case, then maybe they can head to the law courts. But probably we don't know what happened that made Wizkid to pull out. So
he
for
said
all
safety.
we know,
That's what he said.
Safety. As to what per safety, we don't know. So if it is something the organizers were supposed to do and they failed to do it, I don't think they are going to get the vim to go to the law courts to say they are going to seek for redress. All right, so let's move on.
Yeah, so let's move on to what is trending today. That's where I think 2 days today when we this event supposed to happen on Saturday, and the event happened, but Wizkid didn't happen. You understand? So we're just regressing that particular situation. But this morning, number one on our list this morning on Twitter is Messi. Where is Messi? Is trending number one. Yesterday, Argentina won against Croatia and qualified to the finals of the Qatar 2022 World Cup. So this morning, people are asking, where is Messi? Messi is trending number one this morning. Number two, Alvarez is also trending. He scored the third goal when the pass was from Messi. So Alvarez and Messi are trending this morning. Number 3 this morning, the tough predict and win is also trending. Kovacic is trending. That's the side of Croatia player, and is also trending this morning. Number 5, Rapaholic is trending. Coming December is for celebration, so Rapaholic is also trending. Sami Jemfi is trending number 6 this morning. I will let you know why Sami Jemfi is trending and whatever it is with the NDC, National Democratic Congress, and what is with them. I will let you know. Number 7, Lakers are trending. Number 7. Number 8 this morning, Gadol is also trending this morning. Number 8. Now have the Eve Festival. The RY Sunshine is trending. Number 9. Number 10, the Big Breakfast is also trending. Number 20 this morning, Asiedu Nketia is also trending. NDC is still in the trend. Now it is getting hotter and hotter when it comes to party internal elections. All right. So this morning, we want to give you some details of why Sami Jemfi is trending. The reason why Sami Jemfi is trending is because of the recent elections between the national executive election, the one that was held this particular Saturday. Between that was the women organizer and the youth organizer position. So Roger Jemfi was contesting Pablo, who happens to be Opari Ado. So he was contesting Pablo. So as he was contesting Pablo, Sami Jemfi was actually supporting Roger Jemfi against Opari Ado. Now, Opari Ado was agitated or was angry why Sami Jemfi will be supporting Roger Jemfi over him. Now, let's watch this particular video of Opari Ado in a studio saying something about Sami Jemfi. When we get back, we'll continue the discussion.
And that's Sami Jemfi on airport also. Airport also no see that.
Sami so more baby.
Maybe airport also no see that. Maybe airport also no see that. Ejuma be no ye. Mugabe, you see
let's no.
Mugabe. Mo person wetia. Mo person wetia.
Lawyer.
And that's Sami Jemfi on airport also. Airport also no see that.
Sami so more baby.
Maybe airport also no see that. Maybe airport also no see that. Ejuma be no ye.
Yeah.
The chickens are coming home to roost.
Exactly. Exactly. So you see, we've not had the time that you can actually check for yourself. There was a time that I said that there's possibility that NDC might win 2024 election, but with the current situation,
They started mud slinging.
with the current situation, it will be very difficult for NDC to win 2024 election, because if any party, for any party to win general election, first of all, they have to be able to actually be united after their internal election. They've had only one
Okay.
aspect of the election. That was the women organizer
Yeah.
and the youth wing of the elections. That was the only one. And the next one is coming. Which topmost positions in the party are having a fight? And first of all, this
you
one,
know the one I'm most interested in.
That's
the
the
chairmanship race.
even that one, I will
General
give-
Mosquito.
Exactly. So, why would this thing be an issue? You see, before 2016 election, there were agitations in the party
Okay.
about who should lead the party after the president, former president John Dramani Mahama. There were agitations and that kind of thing, because 2012 he won, and 2016 they think, oh, at least there was a little unite inside. But when he lost that particular election,
A whole
lot of
fallout.
issues happened.
Lots of falling out.
You understand? A lot of issues were happening, and they have to do unity courses the whole Ghana. I think it was this man, Bochwe committee.
Okay.
This
Kwesi
Kwesi Bochwe's committee. They set up Kwesi Bochwe's committee to go out around the whole country to unite the party and know what the situation was. 2016, I was in the voter region. So, whatever happened, I saw some of the things on the ground. Some of the things were money issues. Those things were not settled. Some people think they were shortchanged. You understand? Some money is supposed to be given to some people that they didn't receive. Exactly. So those issues were there. They couldn't solve those issues in 2016. Now, 2020 coming, I think I was at Tema West reporting for a station in their primaries, the NDC primaries, and there was still agitation because some people think President John Dramani Mahama doesn't need to go because they think he is lording over the party.
Okay.
That is done.
But Efo, let me ask you, upon all that we're saying, is it not normal for us to get internal bickerings? Even you say the tongue and the teeth, they fight. Husband and wife, they will fight. Siblings will fight. Even at work here, we fight. But at the end of the day, we are still able to get the job done.
Check yourself. 2016, the fight is there. You've not settled it, and you are going into internal election 2022, and you are adding 3 fights, and you are going into another election in 2024. How possible will you win that election? So we saw Pablo saying that he says he in the interview was saying something about Sami Jemfi.
Yeah.
Look at it. This is very critical positions in the party.
Okay, so is he alleging
Now,
or creating doubts in the mind of the populace that Sami Jemfi's house and all those things that he's mentioning is suspect?
exactly. So he asked me. I have the view that if he's saying this, that Sami Jemfi is not doing any work and he has a house in Airport Hill,
You believe him?
there have to be an investigation.
Okay.
Because if he's a party member, he's saying this. There have to be an investigation into how come the way he's saying what he's saying.
Okay.
You understand? Because you think, we know that Sami Jemfi is a lawyer. Okay? So if he's practicing law and he gets his money, we don't know. how much he goes to court, we don't know.
Okay.
You understand? He knows how many times he goes to court on people's cases. You understand?
Yeah.
Or maybe he's doing pro bono. So we don't know how much.
But I mean, he might have private businesses. It's not everything someone is doing that you should be in the public space.
So this person is a party member who is asking this question. Now, after asking this question, Sammy Jeffy came to reply.
Oh, okay.
So Sammy Jeffy says something. This is what Sammy Jeffy wrote on his Twitter page. He said, at George Ado, I committed no crime in supporting Adbroja Jemfi over you in the just ended National Youth Organizer elections. If this is the route you want to take, then bring it on. At the right time, you will get a befitting response to all lies and gibberish you have been spewing since yesterday. This was tweeted.
So that's what he said.
This is what he said. This was tweeted on 13th December at 9:16 a.m. from his iPhone. Okay, iPhone. So he tweeted it from his iPhone. 13th December. Sammy Jemfi tweeted us. Now, this is the NDC internal election. So Sammy Jemfi is trending on Twitter number 6. If it's the JC number, he will be a central midfielder. All right. So he's trending number 6 this morning. That's why, if you care to know, there will be another election coming. So Sammy Jeffi tweeted. So, but even in after the tweet, so many people. I saw the house, the video of the house that came online, and somebody say the rumors has it that Sammy Jeffi has a house at Airport Hill. So this is the fight in the NDC, and is a communications director officer of NDC. Opari Ado is the youth organizer, and Sammy Jemfi is contesting his position again. And if he contests again, the two people will occupy this offices again. And this office is integral, the highest office and one of the biggest in the party. Sammy Jeffi speak on behalf of the party, and Opari Ado unite the youth together.
Okay,
this is the fight that's ongoing.
All right, so let's move on to our next story. Oh,
no,
we are not done
the fight is not done. Now, Asiedu Nketia is also trending at number 20.
Okay.
Let's hear this audio from Asiedu Nketia. When we get back, we continue.
Anna, Chairman San Cotina Committee, no so I collation, so no one a collation. Now, Mutioka University 4B, no better chance. There are times so say me go jina da carbon. One fine results from Rana Minfangua. Results are on the man. They say, would the jina da camber be as a defend their one in the guasi? And inti yet to mean fast hard name and no comfort. And now, almost any young court lawyer Chicata. And yes, was our documents. Wait, don't be a man can just say I can once and for me. That's how they call a Chicata. Yako could Jaiman or no, so you hear more at the chin of Frey or say, Momaji, so we do a grant here. That my dear said, no, I'm with the cocoa to their Mocope Monoya. Namidi meeting of yes, I do. And nothing near call to our movie said, my results were here, because the fire results we have. Say no, dear motive. Maybe name to the collation, until the may and say, Say, Mimi, a charmaya. Sir, 7 Semunu, Emma. Now, the problem with party move any you're burning for Nubi, any MPP for Suma see a dready. nti mo anhwɛ yie nka mema kɔ retirement ka metuma ka sɛ mekɔtena makura ase ahome yɛ mu ni wie na mka sɛ mo ma mpo so a yɛbɛma meboa nti nka
seriously. Inketia and Ofosu Ampufu. These two people will be doing this campaign. They will be saying a lot of things. If NDC is not able to win 2024 election,
it will be their fault.
It will be their fault.
Okay.
Because from the time that the campaign started, we'll be hearing a lot of things that's supposed not to be said. Because in every organization they have a code of secrecy. It's not everything that you bring out.
Okay.
You bring out because you believe that whatever that you've not brought out before is confidential, and if you bring it out it will cause chaos. That's why you've not brought the details out earlier. So you left it ajar. You didn't say anything about them. Why now? Because you want to win a position, then you said so many things that you're supposed not to say.
And when you win it, then you go to these same people whose characters you are smearing
and said that you should
to go on a campaign.
Exactly.
To win political power.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I think we hearing this, and Asienu Nketia was actually talking about the chairman of the party about some decisions that he's supposed to be taking, and he didn't take those decisions. Now, I am disappointed in Asienu Nketia because he is a senior politician who's supposed to know these things.
He's supposed to know better.
He's supposed to know better because
but this conversation, did he come to say it in the public domain?
He didn't come to say it in the public domain. He didn't come to say it in the public domain. But if you want to do something for the party, you don't need any other information to tell the people what you want to do. You don't need to
discredit. He was hitting on his opponents.
You don't need to discredit me to win credit.
Is that not why they say politics is a dirty game?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They say politics is a dirty game. So if you've been in this dirty game for a very long time, for a first time,
so he's getting dirty.
For a first time, you see, yes, he's getting dirty, but that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. How it's supposed to be is that if I want to do something for you, and another person wants to do something for you, we all want to win whatever. We want to win your heart, all right? I need to tell you what I want to do for you.
No, but I mean, under normal circumstances, a human being will say, no, this guy is this. Let's say, just the analogy you gave, two guys wants to win the heart of a woman, and they both know that they are in competition when it comes to that particular woman. Do you think that the one guy will just come and say, oh, Akusi, I'll do this for you, I'll do this? He would try and discredit the other person in the eyes of the lady, so that the lady will know that, okay, so if these are all the pluses, the minuses of Yao, then let me go for Kwejo. Is it not done all the time?
Yes. When Jesus Christ, when Jesus Christ came, when Jesus Christ came, when Jesus Christ came, he preached the good news.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
He didn't come and spoke about evils, the devils, before he won the heart of the people. He went about doing good. All right. So
he should talk about
exactly
and the things that
exactly. Okay. You're supposed to tell the people what you want to do. You don't need to come and discredit somebody to actually win their favor. So what I'm still saying is that the two of you want to win the topmost
chairmanship
of the party. But at the end of the day, who are you going to lead?
It's going to be very interesting.
Is it not the same people you are going to lead?
Yeah.
Are you not going to work with the same person that you are discrediting? So at the end of the day, this audio came out, right? We were in this country that they said that the NDC people had a meeting, and Ofosu Ampofo was saying something, and the audio came out. At that meeting, you know by almost that people will come to that meeting. Exactly, and they came out and he said that the audio was dotted. You understand? The audio was dotted. If the audio is dotted, you know that whatever you were saying will come outside, right? So you feel free and you say whatever you want to say. Now, my problem is that someone might be sitting somewhere and be saying that, why am I concerned about NDC? I'm not concerned about NDC.
You are concerned about Ghana.
I'm concerned about Ghana. So, if these people are, this is how they play their games. So as a little bit of things, then they throw tantrums. All right. It means that even if they are in political offices, if they're supposed to have it at heart,
they won't.
They won't. Now, if you listen to the audio very well, he was actually talking about 2020 election petition.
Yeah.
So I chanced upon a statement from one advocacy group that says that NDC needs to be sued because they wasted our time in court. Oh yes. If they actually have no evidence, if they actually have no collation of any result, they don't have it and they went to court.
So as Anobroni will say, they were just chasing clout.
Exactly. And as the educator is aware. No.
You know, for me, I've grown jaded when it comes to politicians. Okay. And I know I'm not the only person. Lots of people I've spoken with, friends, family, really, per how they have conducted themselves over the years, leaves much to be desired. Because a politician will tell you that this pot is black, meanwhile it's red. Or they will say, black, and they can talk you into believing, say this thing is white, when in actual fact, it is black. And just as you're saying that all this plenty talk is because we care about Ghana. Unfortunately for us, we are becoming a two-party state. If it isn't NDC that is in power, it is NPP that is in power. So whatever happens to these parties, you know, we should have an interest because senior NPP and NDC. Someone to and they come and take up the reins of affairs of the country. Now, near maybe say as it went to elephants fight, is the grass that suffers. At the end of the day, it's you and I seated here. If I top your water, the ordinary Ghanaian who gets to bear the brunt of everything that is happening. Unfortunately, they don't suffer for it. Yes, they will come and tell you, they are well sorted. And when the ordinary Ghanaian is crying, say, the politician will join you and cry with you. But at the end of the day, they will go home. They are well sorted. They are not hungry like you and I. Well, I think a time has come. And unfortunately, I don't know, can anyone, based on this audio that we listened to, come out and say, okay, then they took us for a ride, so let us take them on, sue them for wasting our time?
So this is just simple, all right? When you go to courts and you don't have a case, the courts actually fine you for wasting their time, all right? So you don't have a case and you brought it to court, okay? You brought it to court and you wasted our time. You wasted even journalist time. We'll take camera. Sami Daku will wake up early in the morning going to court because he wants to get a press conference from these politicians. And Asiedu Nketia at the time was in the box. You knew that distance distance are, and you are the general secretary or you are the general secretary and you are not saying it, okay? You couldn't say anything. You didn't do anything to stop it because you want to win.
It served their purpose at that time.
Because you want to win this thing. Supposing that NDC had won the courts, this thing, will you come and say it? No, because at this time it's not in your favor. You are saying a lot of things. Now, Alliance for Full Soldiers Advocacy is also asking NDC. I say Nuketa and Mahama and NDC must apologize to Supreme Court Justice and apologize to EC, because if at a point in time, you knew that things were not right, and you took us to court. You took the whole nation to court. We were covering everything from court, and people even say it in court. Now you have to apologize. No, these are the things that happen.
Our time is up. Let's round up and go.
So, AFA is asking ASEAN and NDC to actually apologize to Ghanaians. And you see the election that was held this Saturday.
Yeah,
a lot of things happened there. It is not. And yesterday, I think I was asking, is this the boot by boots the Mahama was talking about?
And you know what I'm guessing? There are still going to be fallouts. This is just the beginning. Lots of things will come out.
Is this the boots for boots that they've started, or what?
I'm not a politician. Neither are you.
So we have to.
Our time is up.
If these things are happening in the internal election of the political parties, people who say they love the party and they are fighting to kill themselves, how much more we Ghanaians who are not party members and we want to just vote for the parties, and two political parties will come and fight, and put us in trouble?
Our time is up. But you know the funny thing? If these things were to be coming from the camp of the MPP,
then they will say it's not true.
Imagine what the NDC would have said.
Propaganda.
They would have done a press conference on it. Investigate Asimesi. We want, the law calls to work because MPP, they wasted our time. Now it is coming out that they had no evidence, whatever. So the best thing the MPP also have to do is that if they have people among, they're supposed to take them on. Okay. If they take them on, they will learn their lessons. All right.
Yes.
So before we go, happy glorious birthday to Emmanuel Amfo. You're the chief engineer of Lancaster Accra Hotel. Emmanuel Amfo, chief engineer of Lancaster Accra Hotel. God bless your day with good health, prosperity, and more grace from Anna Otu. So this birthday dedication is coming from Anna Otu to Emmanuel Amfo, chief engineer of Lancaster Accra Hotel. May God bless and keep you. Thank you so much to you, our wonderful viewers, for staying with us right from the beginning of the show till now. Special good morning to Nanama Efriye. You are the girls prefect of Billionaires Academy ladies. To all the Billionaires Academy your friends and students in every member of Billionaires Academy, God richly bless you. Special greetings to the CEO for No More Walls. To all the crew, we love you. You, our viewers, thank you so much as always for putting your channel on the Home Base TV channel. Please don't change it because we have lots of interesting programs lined up, especially for your viewing pleasure. My name is Victoria Beekong Dan. So thank you to Edu Motors for sponsoring the HB Pulse. Please call them on 0266 633017, 0266 633017, or 0594 753939. Until we come your way again tomorrow, my name is Victoria Beekong.